Alright, welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are back once again, hopefully for the last time, to Breath of Fire 3 on the PS1. Last time we ended up killing Tipo, who's also Dragon Lord or something like that, so kicked his ass, and now we have to go kill God, so yeah, let's get into that and go murder the god of millions. Because that's the right thing to do, or something. I don't know. I lost track of the reasons why we have to kill God at this point. God is just evil because she wants to kill the brood. I don't know. Anyway, let's go find her. It's probably gonna be like another 2 hours of running around the dungeon to get to God, I'm sure. And hopefully that's the end of it. How's it going, Madrino? Good afternoon. Alright, so let's start the timer before I forget. Let's do this. So, I mean, I haven't maxed out the masters I'm working with right now, but at this point I could care less. Unless we have a reason to leave the dungeon, I'm not going to be going and leaving. Let's just make a beeline for the god and go from there. So I forget where I am though. Oh yeah, we're in the desert area because we had to rest up because Ryus was hurt. Alright. Let's go into the desert and get those. No, it's not. I kind of want to know what's inside that desert. I'll look it up after I finish the game, but there's no way in hell I'm going back in that desert to find those items that dude left behind. The care's on. Is there anything I still need to buy? The shop? I don't think so. Double check because we've got nothing else to spend our money on at this point. Make sure we max out our healing items. Didn't use any ammonia. Alright, I doubt anything here is an upgrade, but pick up one of these just for the hell of it, in case we run into enemies that use death attacks, resist death attacks. So why not? So this thing right here, resist status change. I mean, status change would be things like the confusion. I mean, that'd be handy, but God, the defense loss would be so bad. Right now, let's see how much defense do I have. 270 defense. I'd go down to 242. I'm buying 3. Falls fails. I mean, if I find, if we get to the final boss and if she starts spamming, like howling or something, that just causes mass confusion. I'd rather have something resist status change than, try to grin and bear it. Back into space. Well, not really space, but orbital platform that's in the atmosphere. Actually, before we go here, there is another spot downstairs that use this keycard we picked up. It seems like the way that we were going that's in here is the right way, so this way here must have some treasure or something. No point finding these things. Well, I guess, you know, experience. Experience is a point. But, eh. I think it was downstairs. It's down somewhere around here. Kill the old man, because it's easy to do. And Ryu needs 20,000 experience to the next level. I don't think he's going to be hitting next level anytime soon. What are my levels anyways? 40, 37, 35. Seems like 40 is kind of the upper level if he's just taking 20,000 to level up. I love how this elevator only has one destination, but it stopped to use the panel to tell where tell it where you want to go. And this keycard place is further than I remembered it being. Probably would have been easier going from the other side of it, from upstairs. Ah, well. Here it is. Alright, what's in here? Oh, treasure. A light bangle. What was that? Assuming it's an accessory of some kind. Raises defense versus status change. Yes, yes, we definitely want this. Be better than the protectors. I almost want to make copies of it. God damn, I don't want to go to the fairies, but it'd be better than wasting the armor slot, the protectors. And I don't know how much it helps, but defense versus status changes. Let's put it on Nina, because I'm not gonna be using this holy mantle when I get to the boss or whatever. So if she can, I can prevent her from, I don't know. It's probably more dangerous having Ray get confused. Let's try it on Ray. I'd love to duplicate that, but I'm not going back to the fairies. Screw that. Which direction do we go from here? Been a while since I've been to this area. So I'm wondering if that light bangle is this game's equivalent of a ribbon. Although this game has nothing that protects you completely against status changes, it just like semi-protects you. So I'll save over here. Unless, of course, that one has like a really high chance of protecting you. Won't know until we get hit with a status change. And almost 65 hours in-game time. It's actually not too far from our timer. Most of the time the in-game time is like 10 hours off at this point, but I guess I haven't really done too many like just reloads. Which is pretty rare. It hasn't really been too many TPKs, it's been mostly reloads to get favorable results from fairy villages or things like that. Right, to the greens? Yeah, no, it's down here. Right here. Inside is where we killed Tipo. Sort of nasty enemies in here. I fought like a vampire last time and just kicked my ass. Mind you, I wasn't going all out on them, but... A little overkill there, Ryu. Yes. Let's see what these guys drop. Balloon. I wonder if we can learn that. Really should be trying to learn more. There's some enemies that cast things that I probably have wanted to learn at this point, but I haven't been trying to examine them. I learned it. Not sure what it does, but we'll know very soon. I love how I can still steal things when you miss the enemy. I won't say no to more power. Alright, what did that ability do? A single target into undead. But, I don't know, like... I've tried healing undead just to see if it would do damage. I mean, well, there's a Wraith. I'm assuming a Wraith was undead, but you gotta be using this more often too. When I'm not buffering, I'll have to use Mighty Chop. Can I? No, I can't sort this, can I? Wish I could bring it up to the top of the list. Well, since I doubt I'll be going out of here, let's just, won't bother duplicating anything, so... Let's give this to him. Defense, let's give everything to Ryu, because he's gonna be the most important one to keep alive, so... Fish head, let's go with Nina. Power food, Ryu. Everything Ryu. Yeah, no, thanks for the host. How's it going? Alright, so what... let's go this way. Kinda goes a long direction here. Let's try the other way. I hate these T sections, like, I don't know what direction to go. Oh, damn it. It's gonna be a maze, isn't it? Let's just follow this wall. And it's a dead end. Revenant and the Mist Man. Great, 2 new enemies. Revenant seems scarier because it looks like the Grim Reaper. Kill it first. Belladonna. That was something that cast instant death on an enemy, if I remember correctly. Very low chance of working, I'm sure. Ow! That wasn't very nice, Miss Man. Well, got a lot of defense. Time to use the Mighty Chop, I think. Ouch. I mean, Ryu's taking a beating from that. Mighty Chop. I did less damage than I expected. Bypasses defense, my ass. Nothing there. That's gonna be an annoying maze with a bunch of dead ends. My favorite kind of maze. Yep. Secret's probably hiding behind weirdly placed walls. There's an exit. Almost seems like another maze. Okay. Bunch of snake monkeys. Just wonder if the other direction would have been better. Because this kind of seems like a place we have to go, so maybe there's more in the maze area. More things we can find. This looks like it'd be tough here, so let's not take a chance. Power food. Well, they're easier than expected. That was a waste of dragon ability, but whatever. $95 experience. Yeah, that was totally worth it. That looked like one of the earlier bosses we fought. Maybe it was the sample one. So watch the game just like throw all the bosses we fought before in like a big gauntlet. Fight another Dragon Lord. There's 3 of them there, so fight like 3 Dragon Lords. That'd suck. Haven't stolen from this guy yet, so let's try to do that. My guess he'll give us something like protein that increases our defense. Ow. How rude. Wait, oh, Ryus paralyzed? That sucks. This thunder shot paralyzes enemies. That would have been really good to learn. Ow. Bastard. Killing Nina like that. Run? That's a great start. Nina's got a deficit already. You killed her. How goes it? Alright, so... oh yeah, dead end. So it looks like the only path is that one room we saw. I need to go back to one of those healing rooms to get rid of this deficit on Nina. So I don't know if there's going to be a healing room somewhere in this area. And the last thing I need to do is have a deficit going into the final boss, Nina. Ow. I need to learn that ability too, the multi-shot. Oh, luckily there's a healing spot up here. I think it's just in the entryway of this green area. It seems like the enemies down the area we're in gives a lot of experience. Good place to grind if we need to. Hail! Good. Get rid of her deficit. Poor Nina. Always dies first. She's really been getting the Shap with HP upgrades, which doesn't help because we had Deus as a trainer, and one of her negatives is minus HP. Deus hasn't really given us anything too great. I mean, given us a couple of magical spells, but nothing better than what Nina had by herself, so it was kind of a waste, but whatever. Don't know until you try. Sleep. Well, Ray shouldn't get put to sleep here. He's got that light bangle thing. Yep, it works. It actually works. So I'm tempted to go out and get the fairies to replicate 2 of those. So tempted. But I'll resist. It's a lot of dudes. Run away. I was gonna say that's gonna be painful if we fail. This turned out as, I mean, so far the strongest enemies I've seen in this place were those drakes, the fire drakes and the ice drakes. Especially if they got their breath attack off, that could almost wipe the party. So you try to run away from those and you fail, you're screwed. Oh, light, most of the light's a different color. Not sure if that means anything, but... Follow the wall. Why does this line go here? Is there anything here? No. Bunch of chickens? Not the chickens! And you guys grab some KFC. Inferno! Fried chicken. Drop life shards. They do no damage. Just killing them with counterattacks. It's great. As far as they're casting Air Raid, which is supposed to cancel your turn, so we're reprising them with Air Raid. That was awesome. I'll try to steal that life shard before I kill it. Nice. Ryu definitely needs some life shards. I'll go ahead, 2 more. Especially since he keeps... Every time he levels up now, he's not getting any HP gains because of his master choice. I'll give him as much as I can with life shards. Even though Ray and Nina especially need more life. Man, this is just a maze of rooms, isn't it? Ugh. Oh. These look a little scarier. Hey, it's the, I'd say it's the horse dude, but there's 3 of them. There's a stallion, right? There's 3 different stallions. This could be scary. And mind you, we fought stallion way back in, so if these are the same difficulty, they're not going to be that bad, but let's not take a chance here. Life shard. Alright, so it looks like they're elemental based as well. The bottom one's fire resistant. Top one's probably like lightning resistant. And the uppermost one is probably earth resistant. Or earth, must be water resistant. That's a great waste of a turn. Just cost barrier on the same guy over and over. Not the smartest enemy AI, I gotta say. Yeah, we got a lot of hit points. Seems like they all have life shards. Yeah. That's exactly it. Fire, ice, and lightning, most likely. You cast lightning, yeah. Okay, sure, turn Ryu into a Trigon. Invulnerable at that point. Alright, how many hit points does this guy have? That dopey look on their face when they get hurt. That did less than I expected. Lightning was definitely nasty though. Let's kill this guy first, if we can. Oh crap. It's not good. Oh, it's our weapon, right? We have a weapon that does lightning damage or whatever. Most attack. I want to learn that, whatever that is. Not really. Pretty crappy. Alright, don't attack the back guy. So the aura spell was fine, but not the other spell. Hey, Sunfall. No, I was too tired. But, I mean, we're pretty much at the end at this point. We defeated Teppo, who turned out to be part of the Brood, and he was like a Dragon Lord. Now we're heading on to try to kill God, so imagine once we get through this dungeon section, we'll be fighting what I'm hoping is the final boss. I just didn't know how long it would take yesterday, and I was too tired, so didn't end up finishing it off. Yeah, I know, right? I totally forgot about him, and I'm like, oh yeah. As soon as I saw him, I instantly knew, because, I mean, his picture was in the manual. 5,000 experience, thanks. Hey, learn Mjolnir? Oh. That was a pretty tough fight, actually. Now we're going through, like, what looks like a gauntlet of mini-bosses of, like, the bosses we fought previously. So we just fought 3 copies of, oh nice, save room. We fought 3 copies of Stallion there. Well, it was one of those things, like, I mean, he's in the manual as an adult, so it was like, you know, there's got to be a point when we run into him, but I don't know. I just figured, like, either I missed them at some point, or, you know, like, I don't know, it was weird. But yeah, it kind of made all sense, all made sense once we ran into him again and, you know, murdered him. Destroyed him. Oh nice, bed too. His lyre. What's that thing? An accessory. Restores HP while walking. That could be handy. Let's equip that for now while we're at it. I mean, the extra power isn't going to be game breaking here. Equip this till we get to the boss or whatever. Nice. So it looks like we're in some sort of maze. Bunch of rooms full of mini bosses. And of course, there's an upper level and lower level, looks like, which sucks even more. Of course, he's only giving me one right path, and everything else is going to bring you into a room full of bosses. As long as we don't find a room with like 2 or 3 Dragon Lords or something, that would be hell. Music changed. Oh. Oh, I guess we're going the right way here. There goes Honey again. Just gotta go back up and see what kind of treasure we missed. Of course, Nina's the only one who gets hit, and she's the one who doesn't have a healing over time item. Oh. Seems to have way too high agility. I don't know what happens if we get turned into an undead. Like, is it a permanent thing? So we restore it? I guess we can't heal once we get turned to an undead, but... Stop messing! God, the agility these things must have. All the power food we can. This definitely seems like a continuation of the area. Let's go check out these rooms. Locked with an electronic lock. Even Ray wouldn't be able to pick it. Wanna bet? Damn it. We already found what looked like the path. There's a treasure there. Hourglass. This must be like an exit-only kind of thing. That's why. It seems like all these are exits, so we probably found the path that we need to take, and these are just optional paths, maybe? But that means there's probably treasure in these optional paths. Yeah, so all of them are locked, so... I think we found like one path to get here. Should I even... Nah, you know what? Screw it. Screw the optional treasure. Especially considering all these other paths probably are chock full of enemies too. Or like bosses. Please to beat game, thanks. Please, K, thanks. Goo King. Let's see if we can kill this guy before he runs away, as he's fond of doing. Try to keep him from running away. Good reprisal. Gonna run away, isn't he? Damn it. My XP. Stupid metal slimes. It's gonna blow. I wonder what else she can do. Attention! Navigator code for highest level functions accepted. Access library mode granted. Library mode. We're going to the library. Yay! Oh, great. It's super dark. Okay, good. Welcome, we serve the Almighty Goddess. Before you meet with the Holy Miria, please hear our words. We just want to kill her. There's still monsters in here. Your words as we try to kill you from behind. It's gonna hurt, isn't it? Ah, no paralyzation for Ray. He's got the ribbon. I want to learn the multi-strike thing. Ow! Seriously, what the hell, game? Damn it! No, he's got an HP deficit. Ugh, it's the worst. HP deficit sucks ass, man. There's no way of curing it as far as I can tell, other than going to the inn. I'm going all the way back upstairs. That maybe is a healing room further in before the boss. Holy Mary awaits you ahead. That was your words, really? Might have to just reload my save, I think. The coming of Myria, the world was dying. The wounded earth was being covered by sand, and very little life was being sucked out of its inhabitants. And grieving Myria used all her divine power to divide the world into two halves. One half being where you are now, the desert of death, and the other, the world you came from, overflowing with life. Yeah, love how they just show like a desert portion of the other world. I don't know, you should have been showing off the Windian area. It's a little more overflowing of life than Junktown. The two worlds are separated by the vast and violent ocean you call the Outer Sea. Yeah, very true. Great fish. No, not GG yet, Evil Yahweh. Not yet. Soonish. Protects our world from the desert. We're heading towards God now, so we'll kick her ass and then this game once and for all. The majority of life that escaped death was taken, like yourselves, to the other world. There's encounters in that previous hallway, but it doesn't seem to be encounters here, because we definitely would have encountered something by now. Which means... switch her over to... would be the best thing for her. Probably the Shaman's Ring. I mean, it's probably Soul Gems would be the best thing, but... Well, I think you gotta remember most games of the SNES era, Nintendo's pretty against any sort of like religious references. So for PlayStation or for basically SNES era and earlier, not really many. But yeah, PS1, all bets were off in the PS1 era. No treasure. That's kind of sudden. It is Myria's desire to protect life. Protect your world. Even a monster's life is sacred to Myria. In order to protect the life she so loved, Myria instituted many forms of safeguards and controls. Foremost amongst those is the control of technology. Yeah, really good control. There's a whole town dedicated to putting technology together. It's not great control there. $78. That's awesome, Sunfall. We're gonna make certain that no dangerous machines, like weapons, are developed. So what kind of puzzles are in those magazines? Area allows the use and repair of only existing machines. Keeps the study of machines from leading to potentially destructive ends. That's not bad. It's like $2 a magazine. Oh, there's an actual like Twitch mobile update that's actually good and then doesn't just remove all the cool stuff that they had before. That's a rare. I'll have to check see if I download that. That's pretty cool though. Oh yeah? Very cool. Guess the Turks love their puzzles. Is this the right way? Because it feels like we're going the right way here. Uh-oh. We're gonna meet God. Oh, there's God. Hello, God. Nina, Momo, Guardian Gar, Onion Man. Doesn't care about Pekko at all. And Ryu. My brave, strong children, who have crossed the violent ocean and the burning desert. I am Miria. Alright. Time to murder you, Miria. Sorry. O great and mighty goddess, we have journeyed far seeking you that we might know the truth. Oh yeah? That's awesome. Surprised that, I mean, you can find that many... I guess somebody was just like storing them somewhere and then decided to sell them. Because those kind of puzzle magazines obviously usually are written in and everything, so... Goddess, tell us, why did the brood have to be destroyed? Is there anyone who wishes the destruction of life? I certainly do not. However, the power of the brood was too great for my small world. As you know, this side of the world is almost entirely buried by sand, making it almost impossible for anything to survive. Yeah, I know, I kind of walked across it for like 4 days straight there. Gotcha. That's crazy. A lot of work, but 78 magazines gonna last you a long time. Life has been driven nearly to extinction. Great panning shots of the, the world, because that's all we need, more long panning shots of the world. I have to preserve what little is left. I had to save the rest of the world from the danger called the brood. So what you're saying is, we should sit back and let you take care of us. Like we were your babies or something, right? Exactly, Ray. I did not hold it back using the outer sea as a shield. The desert would slowly, inevitably spread across the entire world. If I did not continue to create the machines that are repaired and used worldwide, civilization as we know it would surely perish. But Well, we don't have what we have the means now. Someday, we might be able to build our own machines. It's almost over. Yeah, wait, I'm probably gonna fail to this boss. I have to come back and go through this whole cutscene again. Because of course, there's no way of skipping cutscenes in this game. The world were covered by sand. Their lives would be consumed with the struggle to survive. They would not be able to build anything. Even if you succeeded in creating the machines you needed, can you say with certainty they would not also build a weapon with which you might also destroy yourselves, Momo? You do realize that Momo is carrying a weapon called, like, an atomic bomb, right? In the past, this world was large. Larger than you can imagine. Many people once lived here in Kairzon. Hey, enough, Jet. How's it going? The people fought and quarreled. And the city was swallowed by the desert. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're gonna fight God, so unless she sends another like mini boss against us or something, I was unable to protect them. I will not make the same mistake again. I will protect you and all the life that is left. I understand what you're trying to say. You're weak, and maybe we don't need help and protection. And the power of the brood may be similar to the power that destroyed the city so long ago. But what are you saying we should do? Are you saying that Ryu must die? Or that he has to spend the rest of his life locked up like in some little room? In an artificial world? Like Tipo? No kidding. Not like the fact that this is all being controlled by you. That you're pulling all the strings. I know, right? I'm just a little kid, see? You tell me to sit still. Just wants me make me run around some more, yeah? Oh, goddess. We have no desire to give Ryu up to you, nor do we wish to see him killed. Can we fight with all 5 characters this time? It'd be awesome if suddenly like, you can fight with every single character in the final fight. But yeah, all of a sudden these 3 other characters are just gonna be wiped out, and we're gonna just there 3 of us, I'm sure. Having troubled with him, I can say that I do not believe that the power of the brood is as fearsome and as dangerous as you claim it to be. I'm shocked. But nearly the entire world is covered by sand, but with Ryus, with our power working together, then maybe, just maybe, enough, my children. Yeah, the worst part is if we fail this fight, which we might because Ryu's not at full health here, I'm gonna have to redo this whole cutscene most likely. Admire our bravery and courage, Ray. Well, we're not using Ray for the final fight. There's no need to worry. I'll erase your memories of this place and simply return you to where you belong, Momo. Oh, not using Momo either. No, probably not. Gods are always, like, super... They're either just... They're too meddlesome or they're just evil. My strength is admittedly small, but it's all you have to live with, unless we have to fight with Ryu alone or something. You understand, Nina? Not Nina! God damn it. Yeah. Thank you for bringing Ryu here. Guardian Gar, your mission is now complete. We'll have to fight her with Peko. She hasn't mentioned Peko at all in this entire fight. Hey, Peko restored them. Oh yeah, that's right. He's the embodiment of Yggdrasil, isn't he? He's the embodiment of the World Tree. What about me, Miria? You didn't call my name. Don't you know who I am? They've already alluded that he's the embodiment of Yggdrasil when I Right, wait, I fought with Teppo. You're Yggdrasil. You won't be able to get away with this. Not while I'm around. All I'm doing is leading my children by the hand, giving them a world they can live in. I know, right? Earth God is an onion. Kill it now. Sorry, the world has to die. No, we don't like onions. Yeah, these so-called children cost the entire world to get here and overcame myriad barriers that you set before them, all for the sake of helping their friend. Ryu, find his destiny. Ryu? Very well. We will let Ryu decide. What do you want to do? If you give up your power, the world will continue to live under my protection, as it has until now. Ooh, do we get multiple endings? Well, I'm not going through this cutscene again, so screw this. Your power, which has brought you here, is too big for the world. Like the other brood once did. Accept your fate. My Ryu. Yeah, Miria waits with her eyes closed for Ryu's decision. Ryu cannot make up his mind. Not without asking his friends first. I was gonna chop her. Pookie, Ryu. You have to believe in yourself, and those who believe in you. Boo. Tell the truth, I'm really frightened. We're not strong at all. If you go against fate, something awful might happen to the world. But I've always believed you weren't a bad dragon. I'll always believe that, no matter what happens. I know how to fix machines, you know? But we can dig up those machines, even if they're buried under a desert, and learn from them. Even if the world is covered in sand, we'd still be able to do something, as long as we don't give up, right? Yeah, I know, right? I must talk to all my friends, because reasons. I brought you here simply because I wanted to know the truth about my own actions. They may have been selfish reasons, but I've learned one thing from all this. Now, more than Miria, I trust you, Ryu. It's because of all that nonsense she's going on about that Tipo ended up the way he did. She messed with my brother. That's the one thing I can't forgive. Alright, now. Decision on which the fate of the world hangs in the balance. The red pill or blue pill? Give it the power of the brood and live in a peaceful world? Watched over by the goddess? Or believe in the power of the brood and travel into the empty desert, where unknown dangers await? Who decides to? Choose his own path. Dun dun dun. Power of friendship. I know, right? You realize he couldn't give up his power. Of course he thought of his people and Destiny and Tipo. But more importantly, he felt that if he gave up his power, he would no longer be himself. You realize what it is you're trying to do you? By making me your enemy, you realize you're making the whole world your enemy, don't you? I have faith that the brood are not so foolish. Come, lower your weapon. I shall lower it into your spine. You realize it was foolish to challenge a god, but he held his ground. Aw. My poor Ryu. Your great power has driven you mad. What of those who do not have such power, like the Brood? They cannot live without my protection. By not giving up your power, you threaten their very existence. Just as I always believed, the Brood truly are a danger and a threat to the world. Not true, Miria. It just means that life is no longer content to live in the little cage you have made it for it. God, you know, if I have to go, I'm gonna have to go through this whole spiel again if I fail in this boss fight. Yggdrasil, no matter what you say, I'll protect this world. For the sake of all life on it. I know, right? Miria, life in your world has been protected from the desert and death, but that's not the same as living. Ryu, son of the accursed brood, the time for talk has ended. If you will not change your mind, it grieves me to harm you, but I have no choice. For the good of the world, you must die. Time to defeat God! Choose 3 party members, yay! Alright. Oh, probably. I mean, it's not a final boss unless she suddenly turns to like this super evil, like multi-headed beast god, you know. Oh yeah, no, it didn't. No, he has over 200 HP, so it didn't heal. It's just because his thing is grayed out since you have to choose him. He normally has over 200, so that's the worst part of it. You know, I died on the way, just in that one corridor that has enemies on the way into this area. Like, what the hell? But I'm not reloading at this point unless I, you know, fail, obviously. Actually, before I start this boss fight, though, I'll be back in just a minute. Just gonna grab something real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. My garden, I didn't really use them that much. I mean, they didn't really force you to use them too much. The last time we were forced to use them was during the period where we were like saving days and that. That was about it. Mobile we had to use a little bit more. Peko, not really. Alright, let's do this. What's she gonna look like? Yeah, let's use normal formation. I'm tempted to use the attack one, because I can turn Ryu into like a warrior and do massive damage with... Yeah, you know what, let's do that. So with the warrior form and aura, I'll do like crazy high damage. Now, surprised. Not surprised. It pains me. It grieves me, my children. But I must take arms against you. Against the very life I had sworn to protect. But you must understand, Ryu. I can't let your power run free in the world. To protect the lives of my other children, I must become onto a fury. Here we go! Transformation! No. Farewell, my children. That's her first form, obviously. Oh, she's descending into hell. Yeah, that definitely looks like a final boss. It's like a Tiamat, naked Tiamat. I wonder if I should even try stealing. She might have like a good weapon or something that we can equip right away. Try for the hell of it. Alright, let's start right off the bat. Sending dragon form. Warrior dragon. Hey, finally some good music. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, where can she go from here? Well, the nice thing is that Ryu and Rei are both faster than her. Nina isn't, though. Nina's my main healer, so... my main healer with items. Yeah, exactly. Otherwise it would say she has nothing to take or whatever. That was interesting. Titty mutt, yeah. I forgot that Rei can cast speed. Let's do that. And Ryu's speed would be awesome. So she can get double turns each turn. Yeah, I know, right? Inferno. Ow. I'm gas speed on Nina so I can use her to heal. Pretty good. I get double speed now. Did I cast focus twice? I think I might have. I don't remember. Damn, that was a good hit. Alright, so apparently holy damage is strong against her. Where is my... Frontiers, that's right. Change magic defense on everybody. I know, right? Totally not evil or anything. Make sure I keep Ryu fed with wisdom fruits. Yeah, I mean, if this is the final boss, I can go all out with items. I can use hourglasses and all that shit. Whatever that did, it paralyzed them. Probably lost his speed boost as well, which sucks, but what can you do? My panaceas here. It's plain, but at least it's better than most of the other stuff that they had in this game. You know, the people she's hitting with that are the people who don't have the, like, Ray has that light bangle which prevents status changes. She's not casting Evil Eye on him. No. I'm trying to pilfer. So far this is going well, but I mean, she hasn't really... I don't know how much HP she has, so I get to the point where, you know, we run out of healing items. Her poops are a weak spot. It was totally fake, right there. No, I know we're faster than her, so... As long as we're faster than her, it's not, unless she speeds up all of a sudden. Or has, like, an ultimate attack that does, oh, there. Holocaust. Oh, jeez, that is freaky as hell. Gotta say, the sprite animations really are... Oh, damn, it's a good thing we healed there. So we need to use barrier on the rest of us. I'm gonna use an hourglass with Nina, that way I can cast barrier on everybody. And heal. Yeah, that was an extremely, like, what the... attack, wasn't it? Hey, what the hell does she have? Watch her have like a berry or something. Am I not seeing the... God, I really wish I could sort this stupid thing. Where's the damn hourglasses? Spanish... Hourglass, there it is. Past the barrier. Alright. You got this, Ray. You watch, he's gonna attack us right away. He's gonna kill Nina or something. There's that Holocaust spell again. Freakiest. That's gotta be the freakiest looking thing ever. That barrier spell is awesome. Yeah, it does, but it does so much damage. It's like I'd rather have the guaranteed damage versus the maybe. Let's use a Moon Tears. Why not? Did we defeat her? Or is she just changing forms? She's gotta be changing forms. That was way too easy if that was it. I don't know. That kind of seems like... a GG? Please let that be a GG. I mean, if that was the boss fight, that was super easy. It's over. No. For you, it's just be the beginning. I mean, that was a really easy boss fight. That was it. It was a long, hard journey. But we did the right thing, didn't we, Ryu? No, at the end. Gar? Oh crap, we gotta fight Gar. There's a garden, my life must end. Okay. Here, with the goddess. Time to die. Go. From now on, you must walk here on your own. See ya, Gar. My world. I tried, but it wasn't enough. I fear the world will be destroyed again. What should I have done? What could I have done? There is a god. Answer me. What should I have done with the brood? There is a god. I just pretend to be God. Haha. Sister. Wait. Ace's sister is Miria? Alright. It's for the best, Miria. You've protected this world until now. Oh, there's a twist. Yeah, it definitely explains the snake form. I totally forgot that she mentioned, yeah, she had a sister. I figured her sister was blue, but from what I can understand, Deus is actually, like, is blue. It's just, you know, they renamed her in the English localizing of the original Breath of Fire games, and they just changed her back to her original name in this one. You went too far in your attempt to wipe out the brood. One came closer to Quest 64 hype, yeah. In the end, that was something your children had to overcome, to go beyond, in order to walk on their own. Gonna blow! And they're stuck. Game over. Everybody's dead behind the solid blast wall. Don't worry. They can take care of themselves better than you think. They and the world are stronger than we think. It's not bad. It only took me an hour and a half to get to the end. I'm sure of it. Oh yeah. There's plenty more where this came from, but I mean the gameplay isn't terrible, it's just so many annoyances in this game that just bump down the score. Like this is definitely not a 5 out of 5 game. It's not a 4 out of 5 for me. It's probably a middle ground 3 out of 5. It's competent. It doesn't do anything super terrible, but it's just like I'm thankful it's over. Sure they are. Quest 64 is amazing. And high resolution Ryu. Look at that sprite art. Sprite art is amazing in this game. Gotta say that. Like those attacks. Hello, Nina. So attacks from the final boss were definitely some of the creepiest looking I've seen up to date. The Holocaust spell, like holy crap. That was just like super creepy. They're maxing until the credits. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. You would give this a 1 out of 5 just for the lack of periods, right, Sunpaul? The lack of periods! Anyway, so I bet we can have, like, character art like this in the game. Imagine that if all the characters looked like this while playing the game. Like, holy crap, like, super detailed Momo and everybody there. Yeah, there's the option of saying that you wanted to... Like, finding some good music. There's an option of saying if you wanted to give away your powers, but I'm not going back and trying that option. Screw that. Nice music in the credits. Right, while this credits play, I'll nom away. Might as well stop the timer here, because the game's over. Thanks for the bits, Bud Muffin! Eat my dinner real quick while this plays. probably spent their entire like music budget on this one song. That's why the rest is just music. Zephyron, Spud Muffin with 4 months in a row. Thank you so much for the continued support, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Panzer Dragon Saga. That one's going to be... From sounds, it's going to be an amazing game. Definitely, like, I don't think it warrants its extremely high price tag if you're going to buy a legit copy of it, but... Yeah, you missed it, Medtech. Probably one of the easiest final boss fights I've had. I mean, there was no challenge there at all. I barely used any of my like items I've been hoarding all this time for the final boss. I used like 1 hourglass. I used what? Two wisdom fruits. I mean, that was a super easy boss fight. Yeah, I'm emulating it enough yet. I haven't had any issues with the previous Saturn games. The only thing is I have to make sure that I set the stream at 30 FPS, because if I'm streaming at 60 FPS, yeah, my computer can't handle emulating the Saturn and encoding at 60 FPS, but at 30 FPS, no issues. No, I didn't have a chance in fall, unfortunately. I had some stuff to do in the morning, so... I'm sure it's not really required to watch them, but I'll definitely be missing out on some of the lore, I would imagine. Yeah, it's hard to tell, right? I mean, giving up your powers, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what would happen, but I'm just gonna look up a YouTube video of that, because that's such a long cutscene. There's no way in hell I'm replaying that. I've played enough of this game. This game's overstayed its welcome, so yeah, that's not happening in the stream, but something I'll probably look up on YouTube afterwards. Sent by Capcom. No, it's Pecco. We buried him. We buried his corpse. He's like, let me out, guys. No, you're staying down there, Pecco. The end. Or is it? Yeah, it's the end. Or if there's any sort of, I mean, this isn't a working designs game, but... Or if there's any sort of anything special if we leave it hang here for a minute. Yeah, the army of onions will come to haunt me forever. Oh, there you go. Thank you for playing Breathfire 3. You can save your game here and try to fight the goddess again. No, we're not. I'm still saving my save just for completionist sake, but yeah, we're not fighting her again. You can play the game again. New Game Plus. Power off. For the hell of it, let's see what happens if we reload that save. See where it puts us. Probably puts us at the beginning of that cutscene. You have to beat the game twice, oh god. $65 hours and 27 minutes game timer. Crazy. Oh wow, they dump us back here. We'd have to go all the way back there. Yeah, you know what? Alright, so yeah, that's done.